This is Coffee with God, and I am Father Jose. Let us begin this day with the Word of God and a short reflection.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 16, verses 24 to 28. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. Then Jesus went to work on his disciples. Anyone who intends to come with me has to let me lead. You're not in the driver's seat. I am. Don't run from suffering. Embrace it. Follow me, and I'll show you how. Self-help is no help at all. Self-sacrifice is the way, my way, to finding yourself, your true self. What kind of deal is it to get everything you want, but lose yourself? What could you ever trade your soul for? Don't be in such a hurry to go into business for yourself. Before you know it, the Son of Man will arrive with all the splendor of his Father, accompanied by an army of angels. You'll get everything you have coming to you, a personal gift. This isn't pie in the sky by and by. Some of you standing here are going to see it take place. See the Son of Man in kingdom glory. The Gospel of the Lord.
Reflections on the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 16, verses 24 to 28. Peter had just professed his faith in Jesus as the Messiah, but when he heard his master speaking of suffering and death, he wanted to dissuade Jesus from going ahead with this possibility. And we listened to Jesus performing an exorcism on Peter, saying, "Get behind me, Satan." It is after this incident that Jesus elaborates on the requirements to follow Jesus. 3 categorical requirements are presented to anyone who chooses to follow Jesus. Deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. Deny yourself means you stop thinking about yourselves. It is the reversal of the principles that govern relations between people in the world. It is the rejection of the pursuit of one's own interests. The will to achieve gratification, acknowledgments, and benefits. Even in the purest acts of love, there is often some veiled forms of selfishness and ambition. The disciple of Christ is called, first of all, to give up any personal ambitions. Even our good works or acts of charity shall not be to accumulate merits in heaven. We are called to act thinking only about our brother and sister. Jesus calls us to love freely in pure laws, as does the Father. The second imperative, take up your cross, does not mean to endure the small or big tribulations of life. Cross does not refer to sufferings as a means to please God. The Christian does not seek to suffer, but to love. The cross is the sign of love and of total gift. To take up your cross means to follow the way of Jesus, to love without measure, to do good, to make others happy. The third imperative, follow me, means to share the choices of Jesus, take part in his project, and to bet your life on love. Considering this, we allow the cross hanging on the wall at home or the cross that we wear around our neck to be a sign of our wish to be united with Christ in lovingly serving our brothers and sisters, especially the littlest and most fragile. The cross is the holy sign of God's love. It is a sign of Jesus' sacrifice, and it is not to be reduced to a superstitious object or an ornamental necklace. Each time we fix our gaze on the image of Christ crucified, let us contemplate that He has accomplished His mission of giving us life spilling His blood for the pardoning of sins. As a result, if we want to be His disciples, we are called to imitate Him, expending our life without any reservations, out of love of God and neighbor. May the Virgin Mary, united to her Son unto Calvary, help us not to give up in the face of the trials and sufferings that witnessing to the gospel entails.